Hello, traders, and welcome to the market opening preview, March 2nd, 2016, on a hump day. It's Wednesday. Traders is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, great to be with you on a beautiful, bright, sunny day in Thailand. Traders, all right, let's get started. We've got a lot to talk about today. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I'm your moderator for the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and in 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, I'm in my 8th year here in Thailand and absolutely having a great time. Traders, I trade the markets every single trading day, and I'm always looking for opportunities to take profits in the markets. However, I do some things a little bit different. I'm a technician. I love looking at charts. I love looking at candlestick patterns. I love looking at support, resistance, Fibonacci levels, and I do use indicators. I use 3 exponential moving averages. I use a 200, 55, and a 10 exponential moving average. However, I do use an indicator. On my Forex trading, I use a harmonics indicator, and on my options trading, I use a Ikimoku indicator. So I do use some things to just confirm my positions and make sure I'm doing the right thing. I listen to news every day. I pay good money for a news feed, and I think that's very important. I'm not a fundamental trader. I don't trade the numbers. Why? Because I'm not good at it. And if you're not good at it, don't do it. So I listen to data come out. I wait about 40 minutes, and then I'll see if I can take a position at that point. If not, I don't take the position, and that's okay. But I don't trade the numbers. And there are people that do it and are very good at it and make a lot of pips doing that. All right, that's just a little bit about myself. Let's get moving to the risk disclaimer. This is Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's take a look at what's gone on in the markets here yesterday. Let's take a look at the closings of the Dow. The Dow closed positive 2.11%. The S&P 500 closed positive 2.39%. And the Nasdaq closed positive 2.89%, with the small cap 2000 closing at positive 2.03%. All right, let's take a look at what went on in the Eurozone. Looks like a good day there also. The DAX closed 2.34%. The FTSE 100 closed 0.92%. The CAC 40 out of Paris closed 1.22%, with the Euro Stoxx 50 closing at 1.69%. Traders, let's head over to Asia and let's see what's going on in Asia as the markets are currently trading. The Nikkei 225 is up positive 4.04%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is up 1.97%, and the China 850 is up 1.11%, with the Hang Seng up 2.67%, and the Kospi out of Seoul is up 1.45%. Everybody looks to be in the green. Let's take a look at our economic calendar today. Let's see what is going on. All right, let's take a look what we got. I don't see much. We had some Aussie news today. GDP year on year. They were expecting 2.5%. They got 3.0%. You'll see that on the charts. That's why we have an up move on the Aussie dollar. And a lot of medium impact. However, we do have the Great British Pound as Construction PMI today in the London session, and that's a high impact news release. So we want to make sure we pay attention to that. As far as the U.S. session, we have ADP non-farm payroll employment change coming out today. And for those of you who don't know what ADP is, it's a payroll company that's in the United States that's in every single state. And they basically, you can have a one-person company or a 50,000-person company. And they do your payrolls for you. And that's ADP non-farm employment change today in the U.S. session. And that looks like we have crude oil inventories today, and that's now a high impact. And that's going to be at 10:30 a.m. On Wall Street. That'll be 22:30 hours in Thailand. All right, traders, that's just to take a look at what's going on. I think we have a really good trading day ahead of us. I think we have some good stuff going on. We got some good price action. So let's get a move and let's take a look at the charts. This is the euro dollar. The euro dollar, unfortunately, did not move a lot yesterday. Basically, sideways price action. However, we're looking for a pullback to the R1 pivot point at 1.0899, and we want to sell it all the way down to our support at 1.0834. So the euro dollar, we need to see some price action here. We haven't seen it in the last 2 days. A little bit, but not enough to jump into this. So we want to see, as you can see on the chart, we want to see this pull back a little bit, and then we can take our sell entry there. We're biased to the sell side. Okay, we're bearish on the euro dollar as we've been for a long time. Let's take a look at the pound. We're also bearish on this, and this is sideways at the daily pivot. So we want to close below the daily pivot. You can see we're right at the 200 exponential moving average. So we want to sell this at 1.3944, and we're going to take profit at 1.3844. Traders, once this breaks the daily pivot to the downside, we want a retest of the daily pivot, and then we can make our entry. Okay, so we do want to retest of this. We want to make sure this wants to come down. Okay, don't want to enter this and end up taking a loss. So we want to have some sort of confirmation that this is a bearish trade today. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Like I said, we had some Aussie news today, as I mentioned before. So we're at resistance now with the R2 pivot point at 0.7238. And we want to take profit at the 200 exponential moving average at 0.7171. And this looks like a nice trade, traders. Look at all these indecision candles at resistance. So we're just looking for a bearish candlestick formation, confirmation, and let's take this short. If you want to put a pending order in, I don't see any reason why not to. I would put a trend line in there and see what that price gives you and stick a pending order in there for the sell side on the Aussie dollar. Okay, what do we have going on here on the Euro Aussie? It is still bearish, my friends, and unfortunately or fortunately, I had to put a resistance line on the chart, as you can see, and I'm looking to take this at 1.5088. We want to sell this. However, I don't have a take profit yet because price action is still moving, and that's because of the data that came out today on the Aussie dollar in the Asia session. So I probably won't do anything until London, and we'll see if we can get some sort of a pullback here to resistance, and we'll take it from there. As you can see, we have an S1 pivot there also. So if we get a pullback to the S1 pivot and a bearish candlestick formation, I don't see any reason why we can't take that to the downside. Okay, so that looks like a really nice trade opportunity. However, it's already gone. So we need to get a pullback and we can enter this trade. We do not want to enter this trade here at the current price level. All right, so let's take a look at the euro-yen. A yen pair has been sideways for a little bit. Had an up day yesterday. I put a trend line on here, and it's a three-touch trend line. And let's get a break of this trend line, and then, let's get a retest of it. We can sell it at 123.66. However, we do have the 200 exponential moving average when we enter that trade, and that's okay. If you look left of the chart, not a lot of price action, so I think we'll get through that and the daily pivot point, as you can see on the chart. And we want to take our profit at 122.13 at our support zone at 122, like I said, 0.13, and we'll take our profits there. So this is a really nice trade and a lot of pips here. However, we need to get in this safely. So I would put a very intelligent stop on this and, don't take any risks here. Very small stop here. Basically pull in the leash on this one because we're not sure what this is going to do, and I'm expecting the BOJ, the Bank of Japan, to do some sort of easing at some point in the near future. They don't like this where it's at. Okay? All right, let's take a look at New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar, same chart as yesterday, yeah, same chart. No price action really. Had a spike up to the R1 pivot point. However, we're still looking for the same entry at 0.6630, and we're looking at the same take profit at 0.6559. I don't see anything different here, and I don't see a lot of price action, and we don't have any news out of the Kiwi today. So we just want to be real careful with that. So I think it's a great trading opportunity. However, I wouldn't rush into this trade, to be honest with you. I'd be a little hesitant. Very little price action, and just get confirmation for the higher or lower time frames on this trade. Traders, I want to thank you for being with me today on a Wednesday, March 2nd. It's a hump day, middle of our trading week. Traders, thank you for being with me. On behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, have a great trading day, and always remember to trade smart and not hard. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care, traders. Bye-bye.